Good morning. We've been invited to Henbury Court, which is just over there, on a breakdown. So we're going to go over there and see what the problem is. Okay, so we've been invited to this flat and there's a leak in the tank area. So let's have a look at the tank area. Here's the tank. As we can see, there's a leak here. If you can see that, dripping from that stop valve there. So what we need to do is we need to change this. We need to turn the water off. So if we look down here, down there, yeah, there's no other leaks. So I think the water's off. So this is what we need to change. So that's what we're going to go and buy, is one of them now. We can see where it's been leaking. We'll look in there, see the water. Okay, I'll come back to you. I'll be coming back to you shortly. Let's pause that for now and we'll come back and fit it, a new one. Okay, so now we've bought a new service cock, which is what this is leaking. We've turned off the water, which is down there. The mains water on that stopcock, as you can see. We've turned off the water. So what we're going to do now, we're going to replace this service cock. Now it's imperative that you open up a bath tap or a sink tap to alleviate the pressure. Okay, so if we come this way, I've already done that. I've opened up the tap to alleviate the pressure. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to pause it for a minute while I get my tools out and start to dismantle. Okay, so now what we're doing now, we're just going to loosen these off and we're waiting to see if there's any spray of water. If there's any spray of water, then we know we haven't turned it off correctly. But it seems alright. Let me undo that one. A little bit tight. Okay, so that's off. So now what we're going to do, because this is a plastic fitting and we're going to put on a metal fitting, we have to cut this olive off and fit it on there. So I'm just going to pause it now while I cut that off and then we're going to come back to you in a minute. Okay, so now we have to remove this plastic olive here, and the best way to do it is take an X-Acto blade and just cut at a diagonal across the olive. Be careful that when you cut the olive, you don't cut through to the copper. You just do this nice and gently, there's no rush here. Just cutting that off there. Yeah, and we're just nearly through there, just a little bit more. Just a nip, little nip there. And we should be off. Pull that off, pull that off. There we go, there's our plastic one off there. We'll take our new valve. Now that's a cheap valve, that white one. So we're going to put on a steel one, a better one. This is called a service valve. There's two types of valves with Ball-O-Fix. You have a Ball-O-Fix valve and a service valve. This is a service valve. That nut will go on there, which is the ball valve internally. Just do that slightly. That there. And then this one with a nut and olive will go on this side. Put that on there like that. And the olive. Push that. Push that in there. It might be an idea just to take it off for a second. And when you do one of these up, always make sure that the baller fix screw, which is your access screw for the water turn off, is viable or visible with a screwdriver. There's nothing worse than you're getting the thing in the wrong place and then the next man that comes along can't turn the water off. So just put that there. Do that nice and tight. Have to go mad. A little nip, and if it leaks, a little bit more of a turn. What we've got to be careful is we don't turn the ball valve round inside, which I think's happening. Okay. Stop that. Okay, so we've now replaced the service valve. This was the old valve, it was leaking from this body area. Cheap plastic one, B&Q's or something like that. So we put a metal one there with a proper baller fix. As you can see, the screwdriver, the stop valve is accessible there by a screwdriver, so that's easy enough. We take a bit of tissue, we just make sure there's no leaks. We put a hand inside the ball valve in the tank, just to make sure the ball valve is working correctly, and that's it, everything's done. So if you have any small little plumbing jobs or central heating jobs, then please feel free to call us on 07951 521 281. 07951 521 281. My name is David, I work for capitalboilers.co.uk. Please go to our website, capitalboilers.co.uk, and see what else we can do. Thank you very much for your time.